Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something a little bit unique. Today we're going to be making protein gummies. These kind of look like chocolate, honestly, on camera, but believe me, they're protein. Protein gummies is a really cute and fun way to get your protein intake in for the day. If you don't want to have a protein shake, or you just don't have enough time, or you're already a little bit bloated, protein gummies is a really great alternative. I have these super cute little molds you can make like ice cubes or chocolates with, and they're perfect for making protein gummies. So I have a heart mold, which looks like this, and I also have a gummy bear mold, which I think is so cute, which looks like this. Little gummy bear dude up there. Ooh, so cute. Getting your protein for the day can sometimes be annoying. Believe me, I feel you. Sometimes you just don't feel like having a protein shake. You don't want to make like protein pancakes or anything like that. You can just eat them by themselves, or you can put them on smoothie bowls, which we will be doing today. I know a lot of you have probably seen protein gummies in photos, and they look super bright colored, or sometimes they almost look like a transparent, clear kind of gummy. There's different ways you can make them. So for the more bright colored gummies, you're going to want to use gelatin, and you're going to want to use a whey protein that is white. And then for the very clear color protein gummies, you're going to want to use something like BCAAs with that bright blue color, you know what I mean? So that's why my gummies look a little bit more darker, more chocolatey kind of. I use protein powder, and I use a Jello pack, which is the most easiest way to make them. And that's the way that I'm going to be showing you guys today. So these are what the gummies look like after. They are so freaking cute. I love them. You can just eat them by themselves. We're going to behead this one. You might need a glass of water after them. They're kind of a little bit grainy, but you can definitely taste the protein powder. Like, don't get me wrong. They're pretty good, honestly. Strawberry is a good flavor. This is the protein powder that I'm going to be using. This is not actually whey protein. It's plant protein. So it is the vanilla flavor, which I recommend. I wouldn't recommend doing chocolate, especially if you're mixing it with flavors of Jello like strawberry or grape or something like that. Chocolate doesn't really go. If you look inside, it's not white. It's not bright white powder. Like, it's kind of like, oof, it's kind of grainy, you know, like I have a little bit of green tinge to it. I mean, it works. It's just, if you're looking for something with that really cute aesthetic of protein gummy, this is not the type of protein you want to use. But it's a protein that we have, and it's a protein I'm going to use today. I also use some strawberry sugar-free Jello. You can by all means use the sugar Jello. So without further ado, let's get into how I made these gummies and how you can do them too, and why they look so cute and perfect for the best smoothie bowl in the world. Let's go. Okay, so here are all the ingredients you're going to need to make these cute little protein gummies. So you're just going to need some molds. You can use regular ice cube trays, but I have these super cute gummy bear and heart molds. You're going to need some white protein powder. You can use whey or you can use plant. We're going to use a little bit of oil just to help the gummies not stick to the trays. You're going to need a bowl or a cup. You're going to need a 1/4 cup measure, and you're going to need some Jello. I'm using sugar-free Jello, but you can definitely use regular Jello, and I also picked the strawberry flavor. And those are all the things you're going to need. So first we're going to pour all of the Jello pack into our bowl or cup. Then you're going to add a 1/4 cup of protein powder and put it into the Jello. Next, you're going to take a 1/4 cup of hot water and also a 1/4 cup of cold water and put those into the mixture as well. And then you're going to want to stir the mixture until the protein powder and the Jello powder is all mixed together and dissolved. It should look like this by the end of it. It's okay if it's a little bit lumpy because those are just pieces of protein powder that haven't broken down. All right, next we're going to take a paper towel and very lightly put some oil into the molds. This heart one was a little bit wet, so I promise you it's not too much oil. Then we're going to take the Jello mixture, Jello and protein mixture, and just very carefully put the mixture into the molds. These didn't make a lot of gummies, but I would say it would fill up almost one full ice cube tray, a regular ice cube tray full of gummies. And then you're just going to want to shake it a little bit just to try and get as much air bubbles out as you can. And then I'm also going to fill up these heart molds. And then we're just going to put it into the fridge for a little bit. I realized that the gummies were going to be a little hard to take out of the molds and still keep the shape, so I actually put them in the freezer for a little bit. So I'm taking them out of the freezer now, They're mostly hard. They're hard enough that I can take them out of the molds without breaking the shape of the gummies. Okay, so now I'm just removing all of the gummies from the molds. You can see some of them have little air bubbles in them. That's just because I didn't shake it enough before I put them in the freezer. Alright, so here's our finished gummies. They're a little bit hard right now, so I'm just going to put them back into the fridge so they can get their gummy texture back once again. They're a little dark, they kind of look like chocolate, but I can smell the strawberry, it's so good. Alright, let's give it a try. Oh, it tastes so good! I'm so excited to eat it. Okay, so now we're just gonna whip up a little smoothie bowl so we can eat our protein gummies with something yummy. So I just have a banana, I have some cut up strawberries, I have some oats, I have some vanilla Greek yogurt here. I have a little bit of sunflower seeds mixed with pumpkin seeds, and of course we have the protein gummies. Alright, so we're just going to start with the banana into the blender and then put a spoonful or two of Greek yogurt just to thicken it up and add some creaminess. A little bit of extra protein as well. Next I'm going to toss in some oats just to make it a little bit more thick and add something filling to the smoothie. Next, we're just going to put a tiny bit of water in. This depends on what type of blender you have, but the smaller the water, the thicker your smoothie will be. So be very careful when adding the water. Next, we're going to blend it all up and we're going to pour it into a bowl. Next, we're going to top it with the ingredients that we use. So I'm just going to use some oats just to cover about half of the bowl to make our base. Next, I just sliced some strawberries and I'm just plopping those onto the side of the bowl over top of the oats. Okay, then I'm just going to sprinkle the pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds beside the strawberries there for just a little bit more protein and fiber. And then we can add our protein gummies. If your smoothie isn't very thick, these guys might sink in a little bit, so just be careful. But I'm going to add one gummy bear and one heart protein gummy, and these taste amazing when you eat it with the smoothie as well. Next, I'm just going to add one of these molds I made with a darker smoothie that I froze earlier just to give it some more flavor. And there you have it. There are our protein gummies in the protein bowl. It was very, very tasty. Perfect for a good breakfast or even a mid-morning snack. All right, well, thank you guys very much for watching this video today. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that little subscribe button to see more of my videos, which I post every Monday and every single Thursday. Okay?